Okay, time for the SMX medical update. We bring in the good doctor, Joe McGinley from the McGinley Clinic. So, season could have been over. In the past, it would have been as Pro Motocross concludes, but now the playoffs will start, but there's a weekend off in between. So, from the medical perspective, how much can the rider improve, rest up, heal up, or come back even better in a short amount of time when there's a lot on the line?
Well, this format's exciting. These three playoff rounds are going to be very important for all these riders, both financially as well as prestige. There's going to be a lot of people watching. There's a lot of fans going to be there. Mental preparation. In 2 weeks, there's a lot of things you can do, but number one, focusing on what works for you. If you're a supercross rider, then these three races are supercross races. If you're a motocross rider, these three tracks are motocross. That's the beauty of these playoff rounds. They're hybrid tracks, and that little mental edge, I mean, that's key. You have to believe you can do it. You have to believe you can succeed in the races. If you've been dealing with injuries, trying to get those healed up as best possible. Obviously, if there's a major injury, that's not going to happen in 2 weeks. But if you're coming back from injuries or have some aches and pains, focus on that. Take some time off the bike. You're not going to improve your endurance significantly in a 2-week period, but you can heal significantly in a 2-week period. So a lot can happen in this 2-week period, but focusing on recovery and that mental edge that when you show up on that line, you have the confidence that you're going to go out there and win.
Yeah, so Cole Davies, we saw a huge improvement from Unadilla to the first moto at Budds Creek, but he did mention that in the second moto he had nothing left to give. So let's see if he can take some of your advice before he has to go back-to-back motos at the opening round at Concord in Z-Max Dragway. But I want to talk a little bit about your race. You got back out on the racetrack, and as someone who really doesn't ride much anymore, I hadn't ridden in a long time before this Washougal debacle we went through. Tell us about your experience. How was it to be back out there racing amongst the people that you're likely working on instead of racing against?
Well, first, I'm getting old, that's for sure. I don't know if that was the best idea in the world, but I had a great time. So it was a 3-race format. It was a sand track, to throw a little salt in the wound on that one. It was our local track. So yes, I did already treat a bunch of the people that were out there. So that was fun. But I did line up, and everyone was excited to have me out there on the line. They were helping me out, cleaning out the gate and everything else. I'm like, listen, that's not going to make a difference. So I'm going out here to ride. I met my goals. That was not to get hurt and not finish last. So I did do both of those, and that was fun. In the first moto, though, I had a 450 and lined up, and I was pretty close to the whole shot there. I think I was third or fourth right out of the gate. And then I realized I was out there with a bunch of A riders as well. And man, I had to move out of their way, so I wasn't getting carted off the track and seeing myself in my own clinic.
That's awesome. Good to hear. And yeah, mission accomplished on all facets. Well done, Dr. Joe. Maybe you'll do it again.
Thank you. Yeah, I was a little bit sore today, but that's how it goes. It was a weekend of riding, but no injuries, no cuts, no broken bones. So I'll definitely line up again. I had a great time. It was wonderful.